Hello. Oh goodness gracious. I want to talk about 5 small things that I have brought into my routine. They have helped my mental health so much. They've made me like myself a bit more. And they're not big changes, they're just kind of small baby steps towards a better self. The first thing I started doing was to exercise more, and how I did that was by tricking my brain that we were not exercising, we were just chilling. So I started picking up my mat, putting it in the garden, and just kind of be like, I'm just doing some stretches, that's all I'm doing. And the stretching time turned into, I'm gonna do a squat or 2, and 5 minutes turned into 10 minutes, and 10 minutes turned into 20 minutes, and once a week turned into twice a week. And being outside first thing in the morning on the mat, working my body, has made me like myself more, has brought contentment, has brought clarity of mind. It feels like something I'm looking forward to. So pick up your mat and sit there, and then if you feel like stretching your body and just staying there like a bear, that's fine. If you want to stand up and sit down, that's fine. If you want to do a plank or 2, that's fine. But literally get into the habit of putting that mat down and just be like, this is my time to move my body. So that's a huge difference. I really hope I can keep up with it. Sometimes I do these really good things and then I just stop them. So that's why I'm like, I hope I can keep up with it. The number 2 change has to do with my phone. No phone with me in the bedroom. That's my rule for myself. Why did I do that? I was just spending too much time on my phone in the morning. I would wake up, pick up my phone. I would take my phone with me at the end of the day and then just kind of scroll and then like kind of feel sleepy and then put it down. First thing I saw, last thing I saw was my phone, and it made me like myself less because of that. Here is where my phone is at night and in the morning, and it's been great. I have picked up books. I have started watching movies. I have started going in the garden and just sitting with a cup of tea because I wasn't constantly obsessed with my phone. In the morning, I woke up and I was like, good morning, Alexandra. Good morning, God. Where's my husband? Let me find him. He wakes up much earlier than me. Hey, Ben, how are you doing? Like this morning, we were looking at curtains. It was great. I wasn't on my phone. So I feel like this small change in itself has brought peace and freedom from other people, freedom from my phone, and yes, a lot more time on my hands, I find, because I'm not just spending time on my phone, I'm doing other things I want. So that's the one thing I did with my phone. The other thing I did with my phone was to go on Instagram and delete the app. It's been 10 days without Instagram and I have loved it. Why did I delete Instagram? Honestly, it was taking over my life. It was making me lose respect for myself. It was becoming an addiction and I just didn't like it. I didn't like just how much time it was sucking out. At the end of the day, I was done with bedtime. I would sit down and I would just scroll, and I'd be saying to myself, oh, just one more reel, and then one more reel would turn into an hour, and then I'd realize, oh gosh, it's 9:30. I've spent 2.5 hours just looking at reels, and then I would feel so just meh with myself, and I knew I had to put a stop to it. I didn't want my life to be gifted to Instagram. And then there's just so many voices on Instagram, so many people with so many opinions telling you how to live your life, that I was just feeling overwhelmed by it all, and like my mind was busy. I already have a busy mind, but with the added impact of just watching thousands of people, my mind was getting so busy, and I turned it off, and it was so hard. The first, I'd say 4 or 5 days, it was so hard. I just kept picking up my phone and just kind of being like, I need that stimulation, I need that dopamine. I mean, it sounds really crazy, but I was so fidgety in those first few days. So what I did, I replaced my phone next to me with a book. So if I was fidgety, I would just take a little break, a book break. I would read a page and then I'd be like, okay, let's just put it down. But now it's been 10 days, I don't feel the need for it anymore, which is good. And my mind has been so sharp, so clear. I even found myself daydreaming. I literally was lying in bed, just kind of chilling, waiting to fall asleep. And I was dreaming about what I would do if I got £1 million and how I'd spend it. It was great. I caught myself. I was like, wait, I am daydreaming. Oh my gosh, when was the last time I actually let myself and let my mind wander? It's been great. I've loved not being on Instagram. I don't know how I'm going back to Instagram. I feel like I don't want to leave the app, but whenever I go back, I want to do it very, very restricted. Like maybe allow myself to only go if I want to post something or research something. I don't know. If you have any ideas, let me know in the comments. It would be great to get your help with that. There's 2 more things. The other thing I did that was small and big at the same time was ask for help. Small because all I had to do was just call a number and say, hey, I'd like some therapy. Big because I don't like asking for help. I spoke to my GP and a few months ago I was like, listen, I'm not doing that well. And they were like, well, let's just go with therapy. So I was put on a waiting list, and for the past, I would say 4 months, I was just waiting for a spot. Now, in the past 4 months, just waiting for that spot has been so good for my mental health. I've been like, it's okay, therapy is coming, I'll be helped, help is coming. I don't know, it just brought hope to know that eventually I'm gonna deal with this, and eventually I'm gonna get tools and solutions for what I'm struggling with. And even though it's not today, help is coming. And I'm proud to say that today, at this exact spot, I did my first therapy session, and I cried a lot. But it was good. I mean, has my life changed because of one therapy session? No. What I'm trying to say here was the fact that I asked for help that has changed my life. The fact that I took myself seriously. I took my mental health seriously enough to be like, whatever's happening here, it's not okay. And I alone don't have the expertise, don't have the knowledge, don't have the skills to help myself. So I'm gonna reach out to people who know what they're doing, and I'm gonna say, help me, please. Please, I need help. And that knowledge, that help was on its way. Hopeful. I just felt hopeful. I felt assured. I felt less panicked. Honestly, if you take something away from this video, is reach out for help. I'm so bad at reaching out for help. I was raised to be an independent lady. I love being independent. I love sorting myself out. But there comes a time in everyone's life where we just can't do it alone. And so, yeah, reach out for help. Tell someone you're struggling, whether that's your doctor or a family friend, and just say, help, please. So the last thing I've started doing a bit more of is actually open the door and leave the house, which I know sounds like such a small thing, but I work from home and I live at home, and I'm such a home person that I don't leave the house that much. But recently I've said to myself, get out, girlfriend, use your beautiful eyes to see the world. Come on now. So right now I'm actually dressed up nicely because I'm going out for lunch, and just having this small thing of I'm going out for lunch, it's giving me something to look forward to, which means I am excited up here, which is really good. So I'm going out and I'm trying to like put myself out there to just give myself things to be excited about in life. It's really important. Like honestly, it's lunch. I'm not going to the moon, but I am doing it and it's giving me joy. And mentally here, it's like, oh, today's Thursday. I'm going for lunch. Yay! That's something to look forward to. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm so glad I did this video because sometimes it feels like to change your life, you have to do huge changes. But actually putting your phone away on charge in the kitchen and not taking it to the bedroom is like a small change. but it will like help you tremendously. And hopefully once you kind of do the small changes, you will take on bigger changes. Like there's a few things that I've been thinking recently, and I'm like, I want to do these changes in my life. So yes, I just wanted to kind of live capture me changing my life and me making my life better. And I wanted to kind of put it out there that maybe the best thing you can do today is just make one small change. What is the thing that it's keeping you captive? What is the thing that's like stealing your time? What is the thing that your mind, your body, your soul needs the most? And just take one action. Maybe you need to delete Instagram too. Maybe you need to roll out your mat too. Maybe what you need is actually asking for help. Maybe what you need is to not take your phone in your bed. Maybe you also just need to get out of the house and need to put yourself out there. I have a little burp. So feminine. Anyways, I'm gonna finish this video. I feel like it's a lot of talking. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
It's been a while since I left. Nobody knows where I went, but I think I found my place.